Buckle up. This is a long one. Back in 2015, I worked my way through nursing school as a waitress in a restaurant. The place didn't advertise at all. They relied completely on word of mouth, which is important later. I had been there for several months and proved myself reliable and knowledgeable enough to help new waiters. I wasn't officially a trainer, but I was trusted to support new staff once they were on their own. One of them was an older guy who had just been released. He was awkward, shy, worried about making mistakes. Totally expected, and honestly, great to work with. That night, he had the section next to mine. Easy for me to keep an eye on him and jump in when he got overwhelmed. It was his first night with a full section of his own, and weeds were inevitable. I was ready. What he wasn't ready for was a demanding table of about 6 people, 20-somethings with serious attitude. He came to me worried and confused. They want something, but I don't think it's on our menu. She says we have the ingredients and that the other location makes it all the time. I could have taught him to stand his ground, but first night nerves aren't the moment for that. So I told him to ask the kitchen, and if they said no, I'd handle the table. The cooks were fine with it, basically a wrap, so no problem. From our end. That apparently flipped a switch. From that moment on, the leader of the table demanded something every single time he came by. The second he brought one thing, she needed another. I kept an eye on him, and when I saw his panicked face, I stepped in. I checked on his other tables and folded them into my own rotation, exactly why I was paired with him. This went on for their entire meal. Constant demands, no kindness, no apology, just nonstop pressure. I caught him in the back to calm him down and warn him he might get no tip. I also made sure he knew I wouldn't touch the tips from his other tables. Honestly, he looked like he was about to quit on the spot. She was rude, impatient, and gave him no room to breathe. I was basically his emotional support animal at this point, and knowing he was at least twice my age somehow made it worse. They came in near closing and stayed past our section's end time. They were the last table on our side of the restaurant. That's when he came to me and asked how to do an employee discount. They wanted to use more than one on the same ticket. Was that allowed? I froze. Employee? Like and subscribe for part 2.